Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to another edition of Throwback Flyersguy. I'm your host, Timmy Flyersguy. In today's episode, I want to talk about late 2012 and how late 2012 had a big impact on my life in a positive way. My story, my story starts The story starts in the summer of 2011. After the flyer season officially came to an end, I was getting ready for the summer. And during the summer, some strange things started to occur for me. For some strange reason, once I got older, for some odd reason, I wanted to, I kept wanting to get on my bypass machine when I got home when I was in my house. And I used to take a nap with the iPad on me while I was on the computer. It didn't occur to me that nothing was wrong with me. I still felt the same. But for some reason, I kept getting these strange muscle cramps during the day. I didn't really understand what that meant. But I didn't think much of it. Then, fast forward to the fall 2011. I got through the fall, got through the summer, got through the fall, got through the winter, and one of my friends noticed that one in my videos, it looked like I was struggling to breathe when I was talking. He suggested that I try something called a sip and puff ventilator. It was a strange time for me. I kind of felt like I couldn't breathe right. Like I felt like I was struggling to breathe at times. And when I talked, it was kind of hard for me to talk because I wasn't breathing very good. So around April 2012, after after series of the Pittsburgh Penguins Flyers moved on to face off against the New Jersey Devils, but that's a story for a different time. So around April or May of 2012, I decided to try out the sip and puff ventilator. So one day we went to the hospital for I was there for a sleep study. It was a sleep study. I wasn't really on a sip and puff yet, but they gave me a sleep study. It was determined that my oxygen was a little low, where I would sleep at night, and my machine would alarm at night. So it was determined that I would have to come back and try out the sip and puff ventilator. So around the summer of 2012, we went to Children's Hospital, and I had to stay there for like a week and try out the sip and puff ventilator. I was doing really good on it, and finally I got to come home with the sip and puff ventilator. Now, a sip and puff ventilator it's a ventilator, but it has a straw attached to it to breathe out air. And whenever you need to take a breath, you would take a puff of the air on the sip and puff ventilator. So everything was going great. When I got home, the machine still needed some I still needed. When I got home, I still had to get used to the machine, and I was doing well on it. But there were a couple days in the summer where actually it was a week. I couldn't sleep. It was actually I couldn't sleep for a week because the settings on the second puff and the nighttime settings for the CPAP machine were not working, not working right. And there were times where I was up all night because the machine kept alarming, and it was such a tough thing for me to deal with. And then one day, I kept feeling these pains in my chest. And one day, wasn't feeling well for a couple of days. So we took me to the hospital, and it turns out they had to switch up the settings on the sip and puff machine. Luckily, they were able to fix the settings right, and the CPAP settings were fixed as well, so everything was going well for me after that. There was this one time I kept getting sick again, and I'd have to be rushed to the emergency room again because of it. But we fixed everything. Everything got fixed. I was able to breathe on my own again. And going into the late summer 2012, I was feeling really good. Around August and September, I was feeling great. I was able to breathe again. I was able to breathe for us. I wasn't having any trouble breathing. And I was feeling really good. And I was doing things. I was enjoying life a lot more than I did. A lot more now that I was able to breathe better. And honestly, I really should have thought about getting the sip and puff machine. I really should have thought about getting the sip and puff ventilator earlier. I really shouldn't have waited so long. It's just that, I have this thing. I have this muscle issues. Whenever I start losing my ability to do things, I get I get a little stubborn, and I just never want to admit that I'm losing strength. But now that I'm an adult, I have to take accountability for my disability and the effects it has on me sometimes. And the sip and puff it saved my life. It really helped me live a better life in late 2012. And it really became beneficial for me in years later as well. So in a way, the sip and puff ventilator was beneficial for keeping me healthy and for keeping me alive and making me have a much better life. I'm not really on the sip and puff ventilator anymore because now I am on a full ventilator. Because now I am on a full ventilator, unfortunately, but I still live a happy and healthy life. I live a happy and healthy life with my cat. Happy and healthy life. Enjoying Flyers hockey. I'm a happy and healthy life. But all around, things have gotten better for me. And that's the story. I want to tell the story of how the sip and puff ventilator changed my life in late 2012. Guys, thanks for joining me. Ruby was a special guest on my show. Hey, Ruby. This is Ruby. This is my cat. He's a very friendly cat. He just woke up right now, so he's a little cranky right now. But
He's just staring at you. He's just staring at you.
Hey, buddy.
You just staring at your brother? You staring at your brother? Go see my mom.
So it's my cat. Like I said, I've been through a lot in my life, and no matter what, I always found a way to live a happy and healthy life. Guys, thank you for joining me here on Throwback Flyersguy. Throwback Flyersguy. I'll see you in the next video. I will see you in the next video. Don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but I will think of something. I still got a few memories left in my memory bank. So if you guys want to see my next video, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'll talk about my second puff. I have a second puff ventilator. Changed my life. And next video I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be talking about how my pulmonary doctor gave me the best advice I've ever gotten from anybody. So my next episode, I'm going to talk about how some good advice from my pulmonary doctor changed my life in late 2018. Guys, I'll see you next time.